I've been thinking, I can't run this club forever. I built this from nothing. This is our family. You and me, kid.
From the beginning?
Yes, please.
That was the golden age of Bikeriders. And I never felt so out of place in all my life. That's when I saw him for the first time. It took my breath away.
I'm Benny.
5 weeks later, I married him. I thought I could change him, you know? Not to be different, but to be, I don't know, like he's wild.
Hey!
I told you to take that jacket off.
You'd have to kill me to get this jacket off. What about the bar? Burn it down?
The club got real big real fast. They started running drugs, gambling, prostitution.
Is that what this club is now?
I want you to quit writing.
Don't ask that. Benny. I need you.
You can't have him.
If he wants to ride a bike, he'll ride a bike. Hey, you know, just think it over, you know.
This is Picture Car. Come check out these bikes. You gotta get in this. This is the guy that knows more about bikes than I ever will. These two right here are the bike experts. For me, it was a lot of training on the motorcycle. Wind is in your hair, and you're riding on this open stretch of road and the feeling of freedom. I was learning how to ride this bike, and then I told Jeff I wanted to buy a bike, and then he found this bike.
Austin loved it and went and got it.
Got that one.
It actually is in the movie a lot. One of my stunt riders is riding that bike as a vandal. This is 65, that's a 66.
New bikes are so different from these old bikes. It takes a little bit more finesse. You know, they're heavier and they don't like to stop. I don't know, they each have their own personality, and so you just have to kind of get used to the feeling.
I have a bit of a Frankenstein bike. This is different years of stuff. Like, this is a late 40s Springer front end. The frame is a 50s, but there's a 70s motor in this one. We originally shot from the front so that you wouldn't see the motor, so that later on you could reveal that it was a 70s motor.
So he showed up in the 60s. The backstory is it had a 50s motor in it, blew up on the way there, and he and Cal went and stole a new motor and put in the bike, and then they could show the bike from the side.
It has a little bronze rubber ducky suicide shift on it. Instead of shifting gears with your left foot or your right foot, it's a gear shift like a car. So you have to hold the clutch down and you take your left hand and you shove it into gear. Cooler cred, but harder to run. Jeff told me I cannot hold the rubber ducky to shift. He's like, if you touch this, it'll break off. So my knees are up here. I'm trying to thread this thing, but I can only put it in gear with my 2 fingers. And then right before, I'm sitting up there waiting to meet you guys for the first time, and I look over at the makeup artist, I'm like, can I borrow your glasses? And I put them on, and wait, are these prescription? And she goes, yeah. And I'm like, fuck it, you know, and just went down anyway. And then later, Oliver, who owns this bike, was like, yeah, you could totally do this. So that means that Jeff didn't care if I crashed or not. He just didn't want to hurt this little dog.
I mean, honestly, the brakes were a big thing, you know? Like,
Stopping?
Stopping.
Yeah.
The front brakes very squeaky and didn't really want to stop.
They're all drum brakes.
Yeah. I'm running from the cops and I'm going over a bridge and coming over that other side and you're coming downhill and I was thinking, God, I hope this thing stops. It feels like stopping a train. I only went down once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude, we just were asked who went down and we didn't throw any names under the bus and you just did it.
I went down on this bike.
On that bike?
Well,
Yeah.
did you mess it up or no?
Only a little bit.
Very little bit.
Yeah. Knees were cocked to the side a little bit.
Floorboard got broke off.
Floorboard was broken. That sound of the motorcycles, it's like the roar of a lion. That sound of the motorcycles, it's like the roar of a lion.
It's dangerous, and I think that's extremely intoxicating.
It's the purest what motorcycles were in the beginning. Individuality.
Are you the man in charge?
I'm Johnny.
The Bikeriders follows a Midwest motorcycle club where it grows into a proper biker gang.
I'm Benny.
Well, so what are we doing here? Just shooting the breeze? 5 weeks later, I married him.
Benny is a sort of lone wolf, yet there's this part of him that craves togetherness.
You can't have him. The club can't have him. He's mine.
And he ends up being pulled between Kathy and Johnny.
How many stoplights did you want?
They said 7. It felt like more. Certain people seek identities and things that become destructive.
Fist. A knife. Thinking of starting a riding club.
Why? All those clubs do is sit around talking about motorcycles.
That's what we do.
You don't belong nowhere else, so they belong together.
Are you the man in charge?
I'm Johnny. We're the Reedus.
I'm Benny.
I like you guys.
Your boyfriends are getting into trouble.
What the hell were you thinking back there?
Nothing. I saw you scoring off with them guys. What do I need to think for?
Yeah, you and me, kid.
Johnny always loved Benny.
This is our family. Forever.
Hey! Told you to take that jacket off.
You'd have to kill me to get this jacket off.
I don't want any trouble here.
Then I'll let you leave.
What about the bar? Burn it down.
We gotta go.
Nah, we don't. They're scared of us. These young guys, they ain't gonna follow nobody except somebody who can hold their own.
The club is changing. Running drugs, gambling.
Is that who we are now?
You can't have him. He's mine. If he keeps riding, he's gonna die one way or another.
I need you.
Some people would rather crash than slow down.